Dear stars, they say in my part of the world, and welcome from me, Martin, to my YouTube channel. I trust you're well and looking to explore my beautiful county. Cornwall is blessed with the longest coastline of any UK county at over 1,000 kilometres, or about 650 miles. The coastline is largely rocky, interspersed with 300 sandy beaches and picturesque coves. Many stretches are spectacularly beautiful, as evidenced by the protected status as areas of outstanding natural beauty. Not only does Cornwall have the well-known coast path, it is crossed by 4 coast-to-coast routes. The St Michael's Pilgrim's Way from St Ives to St Michael's Mount, the tramway cycle path from Portreath to Devon, which can be walked in a day, the longer Saints' Way from Padstow to Foy, which takes 2 days, and the Tamar Way, which follows the border with Devon. Add to these the 2,800 miles, or roughly 4,500 kilometres, of paths that crisscross the county, from village to church or chapel, village to village, village to mine workings, and more. There are more than enough paths to last a lifetime of exploration. Cornwall has the largest percentage of protected landscape of any UK county. 27% is protected as national landscape, formerly known as an area of outstanding natural beauty. That is 380 square miles or nearly 1,000 square kilometres. In addition, Cornwall boasts 76 square miles or 200 square kilometres of mining heritage districts, which together form a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The third largest in the UK after the Lake District in Scotland's Flow Country. There's some overlap between the mining heritage districts and those national landscapes, such as the famous clifftop mines at Batalic and Wilcote. A total of 30% of this special county is protected. We can be justly proud and grateful that we live in such a beautiful region. There are numerous YouTube channels in which presenters have proudly covered the whole 630 miles of the Southwest Coast Path. I've therefore deliberately excluded coastal bagging. The aim of Martin Meanders' channel is to offer a variety of walks across the county, for those keen walkers who want to be out all day, and for those of you that have a couple of hours to spare or otherwise prefer shorter walks. I sat down to draw up a list of my favourite walks that offered spectacular views or experiences. In half an hour, I've written down 50. And surely I can add to that now. There's plenty to go on. To enable you to select a walk, the walks are categorised by walking region, grading and distance. The 8 walking regions I chose are the Tamar River, South Coast, Fowle, Lizard Peninsula, Penwith, and moving up the north coast to St Ives, Padstow to Bude, and Bodmin Moor. Walks are graded easy, leisurely, moderate, and strenuous. Easy walks, those are suitable for anyone who has some level of fitness and doesn't have a mobility difficulty. Walking boots, stout shoes, or trainers are suitable. Bring drinking water. There'll be step over stiles or other low obstacles. Leisurely walks are ideal for those with a reasonable level of fitness and mobility, with experience of countryside walking. Walks may include unsurfaced rural paths and stiles. Walking boots are recommended, with suitable clothing for the season and forecast. Bring drinking water and a packed lunch. Moderate walks include those with steep paths, open country walking and uneven ground. Good level of fitness and some experience of walking the countryside is advisable. Walking boots, backpacks and appropriate clothing is essential. Bring drinking water and a packed lunch. Strenuous walks may include rough terrain, rocky paths and steep slopes. Recommended only for those with experienced country walking with an average or above average level of fitness. Walking boots, backpacks, hats and waterproof clothing are essential. Bring hot and cold drinks and a packed lunch. Recommended only for those with experienced country walking with an average or above average level of fitness. Please remember that we all have different levels of fitness and have varied motivations to walk. Moderate to you may be too strenuous for another member of your group, or other members out enjoying the countryside. Cornwall is Cornwall. You can have loads of different weather all in the same day. Be sunny and then rain and then sunny again. So look at the forecast and pack appropriately. Walks are also grouped by the length of the walk. Short is under 5 miles, medium between 5 and 8, long between 8 and 12, and extra long over 12. Remember, a short walk scrambling over hilly and difficult terrain can be tougher than a long walk on wide, flat paths, so consider both the distance and the grading. I'll try to work out walk duration for you. How long it takes to walk, however, depends on your pace, stage of the path, how much the walk climbs and descends, size of the group, and if you stop for drink and lunch breaks or take photos, etc. The rule developed by the Scottish mountaineer William Naismith was, I couldn't do a Scottish accent, allow 1 hour for every 3 miles forward, plus an additional hour for every 2,000 feet of ascent. He was obviously quite a fit guy. I estimate the walk duration based on a low average speed of 2.5 miles per hour. That allows for uneven terrain with allowance to stop, admire the scenery and take pictures, plus a 10-minute coffee break and a 20-minute lunch break. The duration is only a guide. You may be faster, or you may take longer to pause and soak in the views.